Peace to hearts, it's your boy Eve Room. Testing. Yeah, man. I had to start a little early, man, because Facebook, I don't know what's up with these guys, man. What's so special about Facebook? We have to start their stream on a certain time, but on Instagram, not Instagram, Twitter and YouTube don't care. What's so special about Facebook? So anyway, get this stuff together here, make sure I can hear you guys. Yeah, man. I know you guys are in disbelief. 44-65. To tell you the truth, the Brooklyn Nets don't have anybody. They don't have Durant. They don't have Kyrie playing. They just got a bunch of ragtop guys. I think Drummond is their best player on the court besides Curry. So you got Curry and Drummond. So we should be blowing these guys out by 20. So they've made a little run there because we actually were losing by like 28, I believe. So it's good to see the Knicks finally getting a chance to win a game at home. It's like, sheesh, man. It's tough watching the Knicks. It's tough being a fan. Yo, shout out to Anthony Donahue, because I know a lot of people accuse Anthony Donahue of being like just corny overall. I get it. Let me move this a little closer. I get it. He's a self-proclaimed content creator, self-proclaimed everything. But people like him. But what I'm trying to say is that he said that today the Knicks are going to start a turnaround. He said that on Twitter today, and people were getting on him hard about that. But look at us. Look at us destroying the Nets right now. But like I said, the Nets are not playing with their top squad. I'm going to have to do a pod on mental health in this game. Including the whole thing, because I have a lot to say about it, and I just don't want to clog your ears with that bullshit today, man. So I just want to say what's up to you guys. Los Knicks is here. What's good, man? Hopefully you have a hat on. You guys are funny, man. I tell you, I got a hat on today. Just finished yelling at my kids, man. My kids are something else. All I'm doing is giving the kids a bath. They've been taking baths for years. Every day they take a bath. Sometimes more than once. Sometimes more than twice. But it's like, like you never washed it. You never washed your face before. You never washed your hair. Sheesh. So let's just finish yelling at these guys, man. Homework, and the other one is in the room breaking his room up for no reason. Like, sheesh. So between the Knicks, my kids, and my wife, man, I'm gonna be dead before the end of the season. Knock on wood. I don't want that to happen. Of course, I still have a lot of life that I would like to live, man. So hopefully, everything that's dear to me doesn't tear me down. Sheesh. So anyway, Geraldine is hanging out with me. You got Julian Bloom is here. Man, can you believe that we're leading right now? Salute to I am Jarrell. I know you guys got family, man. You know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. RJ changed his discussion. Yeah. Let's just get into this talk right here, guys. Halftime, the Crunchtime show, 65-44. Cannot believe it, man. Let's take a look at this box score here. Let's do the summary like I always do. Quarter to quarter. That first quarter, bro. I thought that something was wrong on my TV. I thought that this was like a freaking 2K game, the way they was playing. The amount of threes, Quentin Grimes, I felt like he had 2 threes, if I'm not mistaken. Freaking, Fournier's back. This is the Fournier that we signed. This is the Fournier that I expected to sign when he came on from wherever he came from Boston or whatever Fournier came from. This is the guy I was expecting to have, man. Somebody that's going to be able to give you 15 points a night. Sometimes, if you need him, he can get you 20 points a night. So this is the guy that I was expecting. And between him and Randall, they actually have good chemistry with each other. They stay out of each other's way. They're not afraid of the moment. And I think Fournier right now is accepting the responsibility, now taking shots and stuff. So it's good to see. So the only thing that we really need, we need like a healthy RJ so he can run more offense through him. I think Fournier at this time right now, Fournier is going to get busy. So right now at the point guard spot, we really just need a guy that's going to be able to hit a jump shot or create something every once in a while. Kemba Walker should be that guy. I don't know what's up with Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker is a ball-dominant guard. So I think it's just a shell shock for him, that he's just not being able to play the way he's played. And he hasn't been able to adjust. So it's just weird. Let's just check out the Nets shot chart. This is kind of a weird shot chart here. There's only they only have made 3-pointers. A lot of X's there, X's all over the place. Some X's, some circles in the front. Everything seems to be down the middle. So this tells me this is like fast breaking stuff here. So they're getting a lot of their points in transition. That's probably why they're losing because they can't score on the on the half court. Let's take a look at the Knicks here. Knicks is typical. Not a lot of shots in between. I guess it's decent. This is a typical New York Knicks shot chart here. A lot of circles behind that 3-point line. So the Knicks are just on fire in this first half here. So at the rim, a couple shots, mid-range jump shots. I saw Van Gundy complaining he doesn't like mid-range jump shots. And whatever, man. These guys forget that they play with kings of the mid-range jump shot. Only Yusuf for all the 3-point shots that he made, he was an in-between game guy. Same thing with Latrell Sprewell. They were in-between guys, and Ewing was an in-between guy. So these guys have selective memory, man. A 28-point lead was the biggest lead for the Knicks. The Nets have never led this game. Well, they tied it once. Longest run was 9, 0 lead changes. So the Knicks have dominated this game from the beginning. Like I said, 28-point lead was cut till about 20, I guess. So it's 21, whatever it is. I'm not good at math. Yeah, 21, right? So this is amazing. Let's check out the team summaries. The rebounds, 29-25. You guys know, you watch the show. I do not like Mitchell Robinson. Okay, I do not like Mitchell Robinson. The last game, if you want to see what I mean, I posted just a copy of just the Crunchtime part of the podcast from last night, and also you could watch the whole full podcast. And I talk about it in depth, like towards the end. That's why I made the Crunchtime its own separate podcast. I talk specifically about what's happening in that game. And Mitchell Robinson is complete ass at the center spot. I'm gonna have to do a specific point pod on that as well, just so I could further really break down what I feel about this kid. But it's not really about a feeling. It's just what is happening in the game. Tonight he's playing against Drummond. And like I said, I'll get into that in a second. Knicks actually leading the Brooklyn Nets in assists because they're all kind of new to each other. Seth Curry is not a passer. He's a shooter. He's really a shooting guard that plays point guard. Same thing with some of the other guys that they have on their team. They don't have any A-list guys on their team at all. No all-star caliber guys. Maybe former all-star caliber, maybe at one point they were, but they don't have any go-to guys or anything like that. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The Knicks always love to implode and make us sweat. Knicks have 5 steals to 3, 5 blocks to 1, 6 turnovers to 5. So it's kind of typical stuff there. Field goal percentage 57% for the Knicks, 34 for Brooklyn, 21 from 3 from them, and 56 from the 3 for the Knicks, man. So the Knicks are they're like flamethrowers tonight, man. The free throw is not even on the charts, man. I'm not even going to tell you the team free throw percentages, but right now 57% for the Brooklyn Nets, and I don't even see the number. That's how well the Knicks are shooting from 3, man. So this is my favorite thing here. Keys to the game. This definitely calls the game here. So points in the paint is dead even. Second chance points is all Brooklyn. Second chance points. Fast break points is the Knicks with 19. Now the Knicks don't run fast break, so this is an illusion to me. 19 points, fast break points to 0. That is an illusion to me. That's just the Nets coming out not ready to play. New teammates. They got 2 new starters and a bunch of role players out there trying to make it work. So I think that 19 points fast break shit is a delusion. Is an illusion. Excuse me, it's an illusion. And I'm delusional, right? And also the second chance points too. For a team that just new to each other, they shouldn't be leading the second chance points. That's an issue for the Knicks. Anyway, so let's take a look at this at the box score. Gotta get my pinching finger there. Get to the box score. Let's take a look at the box score. I want to take a look at. Let's do Andre Drummond. So, wait for it to reset because it always messes me up. There you go. So there goes Drummond there in the middle there. He played 14 minutes today, 42% from the field. He's always getting killed for that, for a center that shoots so bad from the field. It's because he attempts a lot of layups. I don't know if you notice. Every time he gets the ball on the inside, he's not trying to dunk everything. He's never in position to dunk, and he's always trying to finesse and lay in moves. He does a lot of driving. If you notice, he had a couple sweet drives to the basket. Like I said, he's trying to do scoop shots and all kind of stuff. So, he's really like I want to say he's like a shooting guard playing center. but he doesn't shoot. He doesn't shoot at all. So maybe at some point in his career, he probably should have tried to shoot threes. At this point in his career, I don't want to see him shooting threes, but maybe he should have looked at his career a little bit different as a player, because maybe Andre Drummond could have been better. Just a simple, just how quick that he is off the dribble. He has a really good first step for somebody that doesn't have any moves. But one thing he does do, he's really good at bouncing, sealing off his man, and just laying it up at the rim. So it's very interesting. Let's take a look at his rebounds. 12 rebounds in total, 8 defensive and 4 offensive. Now, to me, that is incredible. We're talking about the first half, 14 minutes. 14 minutes of basketball. He has 12 rebounds in 14 minutes of basketball, 8 defensive rebounds in 14 minutes of basketball, 4 offensive rebounds in 14 minutes of basketball. That's incredible. That's a whole game. That's a whole 38 minute game right there for most players. I'm talking about Mitchell Robinson. If Mitchell Robinson played 40-something minutes, if he had 12 rebounds, and everything that you see there, the people will be talking about paying him $15 million. He only has 7 points. But like I said, 3 for 7. He's a guy that's attempting to shoot, like finesse shots and stuff like that. That's not really that he probably should have really worked on that throughout his career. But he's only 28. That's another guy. Yeah, I would love to like hang out with Andre Drummond and just really talk basketball and see where his head is at, man. Because I think Andre Drummond could be way better than he's shown in his career. And he's a guy that average like 17 and 14 for like a good portion of his career. So it's just weird, man. Seth Curry, he's here. He's brand new. He looks kind of like lost a little bit. He can still shoot it. The guy shooter's going to shoot it. He's 2 for 3. Everything else seems a little bit off. I think he'll get it. Patty Mills is old now, man. 0 for 7. He still tries out there, but he's old now. LaMarcus Aldridge is old now. He's like still trying to take shots that he used to take back in the days. That he's just too old for that shit now. He needs to play a role and not really look too much in it. Blake Griffin is another guy that's similar to LaMarcus. He's just like shouldn't even be in the NBA anymore. He played 11 minutes at 0 stats. It's just embarrassing at this point. Well, he did have 8 points, but as far as rebounding and passing it or anything like that, he's just not available anymore. Cam Thomas, I don't know. He just Kelsey Edwards. All these guys are kind of the same kind of player. These guys, I guess they'll. It depends on how they work on their game, but these guys are just not really good NBA players. Bruce Brown is decent. I forgot to mention him, but he played 14 minutes and he had basically no stats. 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. James Johnson is another guy that should be a perennial starter role player that's known in this league. James Johnson, he got paid like it. But he's never ever reached the potential that he should be. James Johnson should at least be like a starting caliber small forward, averaging 20 points a game, because he has all the skills, every skill that you need to be that 20-point a game scorer he has. But maybe it's just too many neck tattoos, man. The motherfucker's like losing his mind or something. So anyway, let's start off with the next thing. So I mentioned Andre Drummond, and people gonna think I'm hating. Look at Mitchell Robinson, only got 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Excuse me. He's I guess you could say he's in foul trouble. 3 fouls. He has 0 points, man. 1 block. 0 points, 1 block. He has 4 rebounds, 0 offensive rebounds. Do you know why that he's inefficient today? Because he's going up against Andre Drummond, and Andre Drummond is boxing him out every single time. Please do yourself a solid. If you have the ability to do so, rewind the game and just watch all Mitchell Robinson possessions. Maybe somebody on YouTube is going to make a video with Mitchell Robinson possessions. Please watch him playing basketball against Andre Drummond. Let's say if the Knicks were more stacked and maybe the Nets were more stacked, then Mitchell Robinson will get lost in the sauce and he'll be able to get those rebounds and dunks that he normally gets because nobody's touching him. This guy, Andre Drummond, is putting a body all over Mitchell Robinson, all over him, and he has nowhere to go. And then in turn, we got 4 rebounds from one guy and 12 rebounds from the other guy. He has the same offensive rebounds that Mitchell Robinson has together as defensive rebound. So I mean, like, you can, like I said, you can call it, hate it all you want, but Mitchell Robinson is hot garbage, man. If it was up to me, like I mentioned it earlier, I would trade Mitchell Robinson to New Orleans and try to give what's his name, Valanciunas or something like that. Also, I would rather just use the money, any resources that we have to get us a point guard. We need a fucking point guard, man. RJ Barrett is so good. Okay, cool. Grimes is good. Julius Randle's here. He's good. Fournier's proven that he's still a good basketball player. Okay, so we need a point guard. That's the only thing that we need. So I would say put all our resources into getting a point guard, and then if we can't sign Mitchell Robinson, Hopefully, Mitch Robinson can go in a trade for that point guard, and then we could sign a guy like Andre Drummond that's gonna be a free agent or somebody like him, somebody they're just gonna put a body on somebody. That's what it comes down to. We don't need a finesse center just looking to dunk and block shots and bully guys that are like 5-6 inches shorter than him. So anyway, I don't want to keep harping on that. But like I said, I need to devote a whole podcast to it. That way people could just go to it and see my thoughts to that. Julius Randle tonight, he's shooting well from the field. He's playing against nobody, so he could do anything he wants. 7 for 11 today, 4 for 6 from the 3-point line. He just doing anything he wants, man. Free throws, he probably should have had a couple more free throws today. 6 rebounds today. No offensive, 6 defensive. To me, defensive rebounds are so much more important than offensive rebounds. I don't know what half of the fans be watching all the offensive rebounds. Man, if we can't secure the defensive rebound, then what kind of defense are we playing? That's all I have to say about that. But he has 6 rebounds. He only has 2 assists. I need him to get 4 more assists, man, so I can win my damn parlay today. 20 points. Fournier has 11, and everybody's chipping in here and there. Mitch Robinson has 0. Quentin Grimes at 8. Kemba Walker's, he needs to just get out of here at this point. Alex Burks is another guy. It's the same old shit. Taj Gibson. These are the guys coming off the bench. Emmanuel Quickly, he's actually playing good today. He's really just making his shots, so it makes the rebounds and assists look a little bit better. Cam Reddish made a shot, 7 minutes. But my thing with Cam Reddish and also Obi Toppin is when you get the minutes, you have to make Tom Thibodeau not want to take you out. Make it hard for Tom Thibodeau to take you out. You know what I'm saying? That way, when the going gets rough, he'll call your number again. That's the thing. You have to make Tom Thibodeau not forget about you. So Tom, and to tell you the truth, outside of Obi Toppin's little dunks that he had, he didn't really do nothing else. And outside of that Cam Reddish long 3-point shot that he had, what else did he do? He didn't do nothing else. So here we go. As it was the start of the second half, I got it on the big screen today. I didn't really get a chance to really set up my equipment here, but let me just get the score here. And I can't see the comments yet, so I'll get to the comments in a second. Let me just put the score here so everyone won't start asking what's the score. See, I don't know what's up with the thing here. It's not centered right. So anyway, the score is there, so you can't really see the rest of it, but this is really all you need to see there. Let me make my face a little bit bigger. What's good, guys? You can see I still my voice is gone, man. I tell you, my kids freaking blew my vocal cords out. I was just yelling and screaming at kids. It's not fun to yell at children, but the only reason why I'm yelling is I gotta keep repeating. Like you're hearing like castles topple in the other room and all kind of stuff, and you're like, what is going on here? Mocking their mother in the other room while I'm doing something else. It's like, come on, guys, what's going on here? Yeah, man. Take it a moment at a time. I hear you, brother. Yeah, Fournier's back. Yeah, this is what Fournier's supposed to be. So I'm good with it. RJ changes the display pic on Instagram from wearing a Knicks jersey to wearing a Canadian jersey right after he got injured. He's sending a message to the Knicks to get rid of Tibbs or trade him to where? To Toronto? I would trade him. I would trade RJ to Toronto. Because listen, like here's another thing too. When it comes to like basketball and winning games, like a lot of people put their emotions into players that they want to win well, they want to succeed, and they put that over the team. You cannot put the success of the team over just one individual player. So listen, if RJ wanted to get traded to Toronto, which I doubt it, but listen, outside of that, right? Let's say if Toronto, let's say they got this kid over there, Drake, whatever the guy's name is, the guy that looks like Drake, he's over there, right? So what if we trade for him, and they ask for RJ? We need a point guard. We need a point guard that can shoot like that. They can stay out on the perimeter, shoot. He doesn't really drive that much. He's an opportunistic driver. He's very poised. He can shoot the 3. So I would rather trade RJ for that kind of guy, because we still have the replacements here. We still got Fournier. We still got RJ and this, that, and the other. We need the production from the 3-point shot there, from the 3-point guy. And then we still got Quentin Grimes, so it's not like we're gonna lose anything. Quentin Grimes can come in and still play the 2. Fournier can play the 3, because Fournier, you can see he's physical. He can set screens for the 3. He can still play defense at that position, and he has the size for the position. So you're talking about Julius Randle, Fournier. I'm not a fan of Mitch, but we just keep Mitch there. And then you have I keep forgetting this guy's name. You got the point guard from Toronto and Quentin Grimes. You still got a solid squad there, man. It just you don't really lose nothing. But that's like kind of like far fetched. But what I'm just trying to say that there is a way to get around all this stuff to do whatever. Looking at these Nick commercials, man, it's one thing see one thing I want to say about Nick fans and stuff, yeah, with the whole that Bing Bong stuff, and they had the commercials. It's good to see some of these guys on national commercials. They're representing the Knicks, but to what cost? For what cost did you do to get a national commercial? You basically sell your soul, and like the Knicks and the NBA didn't give a fuck about fans like up until this year. Because they know that they can market the fans to make good commercials. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of messed up, but that's the way that things are now. And I would hate to be taken advantage of in that way. And I don't want to get on TV that much. That I'm going to sit there and do what these guys do what these guys do just to get on TV. It's just kind of bugged out. Ah man, hey Erie, I hear you, man. You mean to say Eru? I got you. Stacey Thomas, that was. What's up, Helcom? Got Andy. Brock Aller told the Knicks to trade Mitch and they didn't. Yo, man, it's bugged. It's bugged out. We probably should have went and got Drummond, man, because I like the idea of having Julius Randle, right? But then having a guy that could box out. Like, because, I mean, once the shot goes up, let's say the shot goes up and Mitchell Robinson is there. Mitchell Robinson's not boxing out, but Drummond at least boxes out to give somebody else a chance to jump in there and get the rebound. But if Mitchell Robinson doesn't box out, then there's nobody else is going to have a chance to get that ball, including himself. At least Drummond seals off his man. That's why he gets so many rebounds, man. So especially with Randall there, if you got Drummond boxing out on one side and Randall boxing out on the other side, then somebody on our team is going to get that rebound because we already got like two parts of the interior sealed off. You know what I'm saying? So, and then also too, to get that defensive rebound, that's how you start fast breaks. So all these things are connected in such a beautiful way that a lot of people are freaking missing in the conversation, man. You have to secure that defensive rebound to secure the defensive stop. And then after you get that defensive rebound, start the break. Defense creates offense. Isn't that what everybody says? But people don't want to talk about that. People just want to talk about their favorite player and how much they want to keep them around. Like, come on, man. I just don't get it. And then like on Twitter, I keep talking about Twitter. Like Twitter's literally an entity on this earth. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned Twitter more than I mentioned real life people because I can easily pull out the phone at any time, taking a shit. After I finish jerking off, everything. The phone is there. You can just go right on Twitter as soon as you finish doing whatever you're doing. So it is what it is, man. Guys are just warped. And it's not just little kids on Twitter. There's guys that have been on Twitter for 20 years. Okay, they're still talking the same shit. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Anyway, what's good, Teran Mosley? Yeah, so everything is on Tibbs, man. But at this point, you have to build your roster. He didn't do nothing because he was taken out. Listen, I hope you're not talking about Mitch. Don't blame Mitch not playing well today because what's the name keeps taking him out. I don't think that's the right take there. Because against a team like OKC that they only had guys, the tallest guy on their team was like 6'8". The next guy after that, they had a 6'8" guy on one side and a 6'6" guy on the next side, 6'4" guy on the other side, and Mitchell Robinson still couldn't get rebounds over those guys. Especially down the stretch when it mattered. He ended up with, I think, 16, 17 rebounds, something like that. But in the fourth quarter, he was getting abused in the paint, man. Like I said, if you don't believe me, you just go to my last podcast. I literally almost lost my life yelling and screaming, talking about those Knicks. I caught a freaking asthma attack the next morning. I had to get rushed to City MD to get my shit together. Shit is crazy. And that's true. You can just see it right in your face. What happened? How I felt about that game. I don't know, man. I know I'm podcasting hurt. How about that? You got Joseph John, Knicks getting 3 happy. Yeah, I can see the score. Like the Knicks are starting to lose this lead a little bit. What's the name? The Nets are toying with us, toying with the idea of catching up. it's very possible for them to get this lead down to 10, because we're talking about 9 minutes and 55 seconds. We still have plenty of time for them to catch up to at least get it uh sub 10. So Julius Randle just drove in, and freaking Drummond just did a blatant freaking goaltend here. That's the thing with Drummond. For all the things that Drummond does good inside, he's not the brightest motherfucker in the world. So that's a problem too. But when you get somebody like Drummond, you get him for what he can do, which is rebound the ball like you need him to do. But if you need somebody else to come in there to finish it up, to give you some more athleticism, blocking shots, and that type of thing, if you want, you got Jericho Sims. You got somebody else that we're grooming to stick right in that spot. Everybody wants to see Jericho Sims play today. So if we have an opportunity to maybe use Mitchell Robinson to get that point guard, then we need to do it, because we have other options on this earth to get to let the center position be okay. So the Knicks are still able to just pound it, man. They've been scoring 69 on my clock, 69 to 52. Right now we got James Johnson with a corner 3-point shot. James Johnson is a waste of life too, man. Like I told you, that guy should be a 20-point a game scorer. The guy is worried about his next tattoo before he's worried about his NBA career. Shit is crazy. It was Grimes with a nice jump shot. He misses it. Nice little box by James Johnson. James Johnson pushing the ball up the court. Nice crossover there on the inside, floated. Nice little contact in the paint. He's going to the free throw line. Like, I'm not lying. James Johnson is a good basketball player. Like I said, he just has too many tattoos, I think. He really cares more about his tattoos than anything. Look at that nice crossover on Grimes. Nice little contact and float on the inside to score there, man. So, man, that dude should really be better than he is. Yeah, man. Salute Project Nerd. What's good, man? Yo, you hit me up the other day to do a podcast, but like I just explained, that the night against OKC, I freaking blew my lungs out, and then the next morning I had to go straight to the City MD. So I was all messed up yesterday. I couldn't really get my shit together. So, that's why I wasn't able to jump in on the pod with you. But I noticed, because I thought I was following you. That's what I think. I think that once, especially on Twitter and YouTube, I feel like you follow somebody, you go back later, and then somebody unfollow, made you unfollow the person. So it's weird. So anyway, I noticed that you guys been dropping lately. So I'm gonna see if I can jump in there whenever I can. Okay, so but it'd be crowded in there. I see you got like 20 dudes up in there talking at the same time. It's all good. Yeah, Jennifer. Duranfer Hernandez. Hello. Is Duranfer a female or male name? Okay, you're talking about Cam. I got you, Mosey. So anyway, we in the third quarter, 7 minutes and 52 seconds left. I'm gonna pay attention to this game here. So I'm just watching who's out there. They got Taj Gibson there. We got Walker. You got Fournier. So this is still the starters here. You got Randall. You got Grimes is there. So nice little pick and roll there with Taj Gibson and Kemba Walker. That should be a staple when Walker's out there, man. We got to take advantage of those plays. Walker's doesn't have breakthrough speed, but he still has the ability to keep a pick on his back and being able to execute on the pick and roll. He's deadly in that. So we definitely have to use him in that way. Yeah, once again, sorry about the angle because I didn't get a chance to really fix up anything, and I don't want to move nothing. So I got Fournier with a nice pick from Taj. Air ball. He probably should have took another shot because it was going to be a leaning shot. He should have took one more step. He probably would have been good. So they're doing a replay. So no, that's not the play here. This is the pick and roll with Walker and Taj. That was nice. Yeah, man. I might have to move the screen a little bit here because I'm like got a funky angle here. I like Seth Curry, man. Seth, he wasn't that good when he first came along, but you can see he's a good pro now. Knicks are kind of getting lost on defense here against certain guys. Look at that defense by Fournier. Number one, Cam Thomas. Was that Cam Thomas just drove in? Cam Thomas just drove in, and Fournier grabbed the ball. Well, that must have been Brown. I want to see this replay because these guys make so much talk about this physical contact. Good defense by Fournier being able to whatever. All right, so Brown and Taj Gibson got a little mix in there. So I guess Taj was a little excited. He's just an old man, and probably the Viagra just kicked in. So Taj Gibson is way too close. So they're arguing. These refs kill me with the bullshit, man. Just fucking what are you gonna call it? You gonna call it a delay a game now? Okay, guys, they're set now. Okay, you're calling a delay a game? Come on, get out of here. Are they calling? Is he calling a delay a game? Yeah, Randall said, "Come on, man, just throw the fucking ball in the game." Unbelievable, man. These refs are fucking annoying. They want to be in control so bad, man. Yeah, I got something to say about that, man, but I don't want to get myself in trouble. You know, these referees, they think they're the king of the game. Just freaking throw the ball up, bro. You want the guy, yo, put your foot there, put your foot, don't move. Like, get the fuck out of here. Were you a cop? It was Randall pushing everybody on the inside. Can't stop him. He wasn't able to finish. Good physical play on the inside there. You got Brown, nice little crossover. Good defense by Grimes. I think Brown might have hurt himself making his own move. He was James Johnson on the inside being guarded by Taj. Fake from Steph back inside to Johnson. Nice play there. Wow. You're talking about a 9-point lead now. Woo! I know you see it on the right hand side of me. 71-62. We are in trouble here. As who calls the timeout? This is I feel like the Nets called the timeout. Did the Nets call the timeout? I don't know who called the timeout there. Yeah, the Nets called the timeout. So the Nets are in dangerous of grounds here to catch a lead in this game. We got 6 minutes left in the third quarter, so that's plenty of time. That's plenty of time for them to go on another run to actually tie this game. If the Knicks could come out this timeout and probably get their composure, maybe they can get this lead back up to 15. So that would be ideal if the Knicks can get this lead back up to 15 or at least to 12. Get it to 12, 15, and I would be good with that going to the fourth. But if the Nets can keep this deficit here and possibly get it to 5, or even just tie the game up, oh man, we're gonna be in for a hard fourth quarter, man. Yeah, Chipotle is on the screen there, man. So shout out to Chipotle. I remember there was a point where everybody said, "Oh, Chipotle's nasty," and this, that, and the other, and blah blah blah. I guess because they saw the reports that they had salmonella or whatever, because they have fresh food, man. So they got lettuce and stuff like that. So it's easy to get salmonella poisoning and stuff like that through shipping and stuff like that because of the nature of the product. It's fresh food. So they had to change the way that they distribute the food to each restaurant. That's the reason why they was having problems with that. Well, people say, "Oh, no, I'll never eat there. It's fucking nasty." But I mean, like, they cook the chicken right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? They chop the what do you call it? They make the guacamole right there in front of you. They cook everything in front of you. They cook everything in front of you. They cut up the lettuce and everything right there in front of you. It's fresh. It's about as fresh as you can get in a fast food restaurant for Christ's sake. And people say that shit is nasty. It doesn't make no sense. Those are the same people that walk right into McDonald's and, "Hey, let me get a Big Mac. Let me get a Big Mac." You know what I'm saying? You can put a McDonald's hamburger, untouched in a bag and just leave it on your counter for 2 years and come back to it and it'll still look exactly the same, just about. So it's crazy, man. Yeah, Tibbs, I know everybody's talking about it. We'll see, man. You got to keep things in perspective too. When it comes to this game, I read the halftime report and stuff. The Knicks were destroying the Nets in fast break points. That's unheard of. I think the Nets had 0 fast break points in the first half. Actually, while we waiting, let's actually do that. Let's look at the team summary. Let's give me the game charts, and let's take a look at what's happening here with the charts here. So I mean, the Knicks had 18 fast break points. So in the second half now, it's 3-1 now. So that tie is changing. That means that the Nets are finally getting back to what they're good at, and the Knicks are finally getting back to what they're good at. The Knicks are not a good fast breaking team. Second chance points for Brooklyn is still leading there. Points in the paint, the tide has changed there too. The Knicks actually haven't moved because it was 22-22. Now it's 26-22. So this is the shift. Points in the paint, the Nets are finally getting their scoring on the inside, and then the fast break points are picking up for them. So I mean, they already got second chance points locked down. So we're in dangerous territory now. In the second half, the Knicks are losing all these major categories. That's the key is the game for me. These 3 stats that NBA.com put here, they know it themselves too. That these are the keys to games right here. So let me put the stats back up here just in case I want to go look at them later. And I'll just put the score back up. So the Knicks brought it back up to 10. We got 62-72 right now. Yeah, man. Man, I love basketball. Right now, I really should be laying down. I should be, in the room, talking to my kids and just letting them know why daddy was yelling at them earlier. You know what I'm saying? I should be doing that. I should be hanging out with my wife and stuff. But I'm in here with you guys talking Knicks because I love it. I love to talk Knicks. I really love this damn team, man. Like I said, when I say I love this damn team, it's got nothing to do with any player that's on the roster. If you don't understand that, then you don't belong here. I don't care about any player on this roster. I don't care about any coach. I don't care about the owner because I've been around watching the Knicks longer than Dolan's been the owner. I know. Hey, pops, what's up, man? How's everything? I gotta call you. That I haven't heard your voice in a while. But yeah, since we've been following, how many owners did my dad see since he's been watching the Knicks? I know they've been owned by the Dolan family, but at one point they weren't. The Dolan family wasn't owned. Did not own the Knicks. So we can go back even before the Dolan family. I go back right before the Dolan son took over. You know, in the 80s and in the 90s. But before that, like I said, the Dolans didn't always own the Knicks. This is not like a family heritage type of thing. They didn't own the Knicks all this time. You know. So anyway, the Nets are still fooling around here. The lead is back down to 9. I would love to see what Drummond has here. I'll look at the end of the game. We'll see what these numbers say. But right now, I just want to enjoy this game. Nice little pick and roll by Fournier and Randall. Good shot by Randall, but I guess they call a push off. I didn't hear what the call was. They showing the replay. It goes Drummond inside. If you notice, Drummond makes a lot of finesse shots. That layup was a two-handed layup, that he missed, and then he was able to get his own rebound, and then he dunked it back in. So for Drummond, he wastes a lot of shot attempts. That's why he doesn't shoot 70%. Mitchell Robinson is jumping up and trying to dunk every single thing, and he's not going to try to score unless he could dunk it. But Drummond is going to try to score even though he can't dunk it straight up. So that's why that's why his field goal percentage is better. Then he also does use his shot attempts to get rebounds. So that brings his shot selection down too. So these are things you have to look at when you watch these games, man. You can't just go by what everyone's saying. You got to watch these games to find out if you really want to know. Find out and do your research on these players. Like I don't have time to watch every other team in the NBA, but sometimes if I'm researching and trying to find out about certain players and whatever, because I want to talk about them in a podcast or something like that, you got to do your little research, man. Baga Jones was good, man. RJ haters blame him for the Knicks struggles. Well, he ain't playing tonight, right? I don't think RJ's playing tonight. So RJ's not playing until after the All-Star break. But you know what? Who cares about RJ? To hell with RJ. Like if the trading deadline was today and there was a trade that we can get like a point guard, and they want RJ, bye. Because we need a point guard more than we need RJ Barrett to become whoever he's going to become. Do you feel me? As Fournier just does a beautiful finger roll layup right down the middle. So if we got Fournier back in his bag making finger roll layups at the rim, then what we need RJ for? You know what I'm saying? We could sacrifice RJ to get a better player. Because I'm saying that's if a team is asking for RJ is what I'm trying to say. If a team is asking for RJ, but they're giving us the solution to our point guard woes, then you got to trade RJ. And then we'll be okay with Julius Randle and Fournier, as you can see. And then we still have a replacement for RJ and Grimes. So if we could trade RJ to get a point guard, then okay, then why not? Let's do it. Because it's not the New York RJ Barretts, it's the New York Knicks. Knicks are being very physical in this game today. It's very surprising. They didn't really have quote unquote physical players out there. You got Julius Randle. That was a nice little push to the hip. Fournier's been playing pretty good physical defense as well. Putting two hands on balls, causing jump balls and things of that nature. Very good, man. Very good play right now. So it's like a mirror. It's like one type of player to the next. So hopefully, Fournier can stay playing like this, man. I like what I see. Like I said, this is the player that I thought he was going to be when we first signed him. So it would be nice to keep him around and see if he can continue to do that. But Julius Randle outside 3-point shot from Burks. His confidence is shot. This guy, Emmanuel Quickly, he's another guy that, if it's possible to trade Emmanuel Quickly, he should get up out of here too. Because just now he got the rebound, and the first thing he thought, let me run to the 3-point line, then look to shoot the three. And then Julius Randle standing there like, bro, give me the ball. Wow, shout out to the young lady taking the uniforms there. Oh yeah. Never ate at Chipotle. Hey man, it's not the best food. It's not like you're going to a real Mexican restaurant. The chicken is grilled, but I don't see them putting any salt on anything. So that's good. If you're looking for something that doesn't have a lot of salt content, they do have a lot of veggie options too. They have 2 different veggie meats there, and then of course they got vegetables and other things to put up in there. You don't always have to get a burrito. You can get a burrito bowl. That's not fuck. If anybody from Chipotle is watching, could you please send me a coupon or something? God damn. Oh yeah. So here we go again. This makes for a good game though, Jose. What do you think? Mr. Jose Herrera on Facebook. This makes for a good game. We can't blow every team out. We were blowing them out by 30. We can't blow teams up by 30. So if they come back and they make it into a game, but we still win, then I'm with that. I'm with that too. You got Francis Fernandez here. Philly has gifted the title to Brooklyn. I don't know about that. Just judging by the way the Brooklyn is playing, they can definitely use Ben Simmons. But they have decent guards, so that's one thing. They got Seth Curry is there now. Seth Curry and Ben Simmons in the backcourt is good, but hear me out though. Looking at James Johnson, the way that he plays, Ben Simmons should be in that spot. So you got Durant and Ben Simmons at the forward spots, in my opinion. You got Drummond that's gonna get rebounds and stuff. Let him do his thing. In the guards, you gotta have Seth Curry out there, and then who else? The other guard. Oh, Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? So that's a solid starting 5 there. So I mean, I don't know about them gifting the championship, gifting the title to Brooklyn with that trade, but they did make them better. But I also have a lot to say about that Kyrie stuff about him being a part-time player. They're still camping on the fact that they might change the rule just for him, and I just do not. I feel like if that happens, I feel like people need to boycott, the city or something like that. Boycott the Nets after that, because you can't say, okay, well, all right, Kyrie, I know these rules are stupid, so here, just you can play in New York without a vaccine. Yeah, but what do you tell the healthcare workers? What do you tell all the cops and the correction officers and the sanitation officers and all these other people in the city that don't want to get a vaccine? But if they're not vaccinated by last week, I think it was last week Monday, then they got fired. You know what I'm saying? Fired or laid off. They got laid off. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at this point, the NBA, Kyrie is not what's the name, vaccinated. Then his contract should be. I don't know about his contract being voided, but it should be mandatory that he gets traded to another team. Just for the simple fact for the rules in New York City, it is what it is. You can't tell thousands of healthcare workers and essential workers out there to go kick rocks, but meanwhile, Kyrie Irving is allowed to play basketball. Why? Who's it hurting? Who's that hurting? It's hurting more for them, for Kyrie to get traded to another team than essential workers being laid off. It's crazy. Oh yeah. All right, so David Johnson says, "Well, I laugh at my fucking ass off. You tripping? I know I shouldn't have hit this video." So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, James Johnson? You don't like what I said about the COVID stuff? Because I just need to know, because I'll give you an answer, and I can't wait to give you an answer if that's what you want to talk about. So I'll let you give me another response. Shout out to Survey. What's good, Survey? You got Jay Tucker is here with the abs of steel. What's good, man? Yeah. I get you, man. So anyway, I'm gonna leave David Johnson there. So I want to know what he's talking about. So here we go. The Brooklyn Nets here, a bunch of like just throwaway players here. Aldridge still thinks he's in San Antonio. Pull up jump shot. He thinks he's in San Antonio too. Yeah, he goes on Randall here, bringing the ball up the court. See, that's a set play. That's a play that we keep calling, and it's just not a good play. So the idea was for Julius Randle to run up the court and then turn around and hope somebody's standing there. And Burks was way too close to him. He gives the ball to Burks, and Burks drives in and just kind of just throws a shot up in there. Steve Nash is totally pissed off because it was bullshit. It wasn't really a foul. If anything, it was Julius Randle maybe possibly traveling. That's a set play. That's the same play that we made the other night where Julius Randle threw the ball out of bounds. So that's the same exact play just now that you just saw at the 1:30 mark right before these free throws. That was the same exact play that we made when Julius threw the ball out of bounds. Because it's a poor design play. It's a poor design thing because it doesn't give Julius Randle any options. It makes him go right into the Sharks' den and forces him to make a bad play. So I don't even know why that's even in the playbook. Cam and RJ spot. I wish he would play. It's not like we can't use him out there. Cam definitely can get a spot to play today at least. So that's what I don't get either. I know Grimes is taking up minutes and stuff, but I mean, like if you lose RJ, then that means there's a spot open that we should have room for Cam Reddish to play. So odd, man. So anyway, I'm very curious what David Johnson got to say. Is he still there? I think he just wants me to say his name 24/7. So anyway, he could suck my dick. I love to say that. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Like RJ not RJ. Kyrie Irving cannot be a two-way player. A sometime player for the Nets. That's going to be the death of them. It sucks. And when the playoffs start, I hope they don't reinstate him. Because if they're going to do that, then they need to reinstate everybody else that they fired over this COVID vaccine. It's unbelievable. It is a really big thing for New Yorkers. There's so many people lost their jobs because they don't want to get this vaccine. You shouldn't be forced to take this vaccine just because of whatever. Oh, if you don't want to take the vaccine, then go get another job or whatever. Okay. Then how come that doesn't apply to Kyrie? Because why? He plays for the Nets. It's bugged out, man. That is a bad thing. That is a bad thing. We're entering the fourth quarter. We got 1 minute and 23 seconds left. They're showing highlights of Mark Jackson. That's really Mark Jackson's first year. Mark Jackson had athleticism, I think, for like a year and a half before his old man genes kicked in. So let me look at what Drummond's doing. Wow, man. Drummond got 19. He only played 22 minutes. Drummond right now has 19 rebounds, 14 defensive and 5 offensive. Come on, man. 11 points, 45% from the field. But like I said, a lot of these rebounds that he's getting, especially the offensive or whatever, is him slapping the ball up and grabbing the rebound that way. And there's a lot of finesse shots he's trying to make that normal centers don't do. He's just different. You know what I'm saying? He's not like I said, he's not the smartest, a player in the world. But like, if you want to talk about winning basketball, 19 rebounds and 14 defensive rebounds, 5 offensive still, that's really good, man. You're contributing to the game in a big way. I let the other 4 players do the thinking. Just let Drummond do his job. Yeah, that's incredible to me. So wow, 6 minutes, 2-possession game, guys. 73-87. 2-possession game here. Shout out to my pops. I know my dad. I don't know if he was watching me earlier, man. I was in the last podcast. I was cursing up a storm. I'm gonna try not to do that no more, man, because that was like a throwback. I haven't got that emotional watching the game in a long time. 8 seconds left. Let me see what's going on here. We got the Knicks here with IQ at the top of the key. Nothing going on here. Nice, easy steal for number 1 on the Nets, because quickly and Randall are arguing with each other. The whole problem with that play was IQ. IQ and Randall are arguing with each other. Let's watch this play again. See, because IQ is way too far. Why would you give the ball to Randall in that position? What was the play? What were they trying to call? Quickly is at the top of the key. What is the play there? To try to give Julius Randle the ball at the 3-point line in that position. What were you thinking? It's like, you want to talk about IQ? What was the play? Look at it. They showed it so many times. I know you're watching at home or whatever, or you maybe watched it already because maybe you might be a little ahead of me. Like, what is the play there for Julius Randle to be that far up and quickly picked up his dribble and is trying to give him the ball in that position? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And there's no counter. That's the more important. There's no counter to that play. So if nothing was happening there, IQ already picked up his dribble, so there's no counter. I can't turn the other way to see what else is happening because this was the play. There's no other option. So that goes to stupidity from IQ picking up his dribble, stupidity from Randall for not just coming to get the ball, and stupidity on Tom Thibodeau because they run that same play 24 hours a day. And what are they doing here? What are they reviewing? What are they reviewing? The clear path foul? Oh my God, these refs. They're reviewing a clear path foul? Come on, man. They're reviewing a clear path foul. So I guess you could say that was a clear path foul. It's close, but that probably was a clear path foul, man. Come on, man. That sucks. He's about to call the play, man. So I really want to hear what he had to say. Like I said, I'm watching from the big screen. I don't have it hooked up the right way because I totally forgot they were on ESPN tonight. So I just want to see what this call is here. Man, just hurry to make the damn call already. All right, so after all that, it's just gonna be a common foul. No clear path foul. Yeah, man, these referees, man, I tell you. So we got 8 seconds left. They added some time to the clock. 8.5 seconds left. We got Brooklyn Nets. Griffin was the inbounder. They're taking him out. They're putting Seth in. Griffin is still not off the court, man. Hurry up and get off the court. Damn. He's still not off the court. They should call delay a game for those things, man. Get off the damn court already. Inbounds pass here for number 30 to 24. 24 on the right-hand side being guarded by Burks. Burks over to LaMarcus Aldridge, over to this bullheaded motherfucker that slips down and busts his ass. And that's the end of the third quarter. Yeah, man. So, wow, what a game, man. This is a two-possession game. Two-possession game means 2 3-pointers and it'll be tied. So that's what it means by two-possession game. Oh man, amazing. What's this bullshit? FX. What's going on here? You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of all these damn drug TV shows. I mentioned Halito a lot on this program. That's Snowfall. Okay, cool. But like I was talking to Julito, right? He, of course he's famous for being in season 4 of The Wire. So everyone talks about that. But I've never seen The Wire. People say, "Wow, how could you never see The Wire?" Because when The Wire came out, I was living in the projects, and I was living in The Wire myself. So during the time, it's not like okay after I finish like battling with these drug dealers, trying to protect my kids and my son's mothers from harm. Trying to help them navigate and get in the building safely. DT's running up on the building all the time, thinking I'm somebody else and all kind of stuff. I'm living that life. People are selling drugs in the stairwell with my kids. I'm coming down the stairs. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff happening, man. Everything you could think about is happening. So, if I'm living in that life, whatever, right down the block is the drug dealer selling the drug outside. They're like my next door neighbors. You know what I'm saying? So it was all kind of drama in the hallway all the time. It was crazy. So why would I go home and say, "Oh man, I had a rough day at work. Let me go watch The Wire"? Like, why don't I just go outside? Why would I want to watch The Wire if I could just go outside and enjoy it? Same shit is happening in my building, right outside my door, right outside my window. That's happening on The Wire. So I gotta watch it now. I'll tell you that. But the point I'm trying to say is that like all these dramas and stuff like that. Shout out to Zendaya. Zendaya has a drug show. People saying it's really good, but why do we got to keep watching drugs and all the suffering and stuff like that? Then, like I said, you got the Power series. They're actually pretty good. The BMF is really good. Snowfall, people saying is really good. I've never seen Snowfall, but you could just go down the line. Like, why are we so like hyped up and so like fiending to see another drug and violence TV show? Queen of the South is dope. You know what I'm saying? But it's another drug story. They don't have no other stories. Why do we glamorize drug violence so much in this country? It's crazy. Yeah, so people that are popping in on the show, I'm noticing that the numbers are going up and down, up and down. Like at one point that I was watching, there were like 100 and something people in here watching. Now it's down to 30, and then it went up to like 78, 50, 40, whatever. So the numbers are going weird. So I know people are coming in here watching. What the fuck is going on with this guy? I thought it was a halftime of Crunchtime show. It is, but there's more life to basketball than life than just basketball. So we can't just simply here talk about, I hate Julius Randle. I hate Julius Randle for a fucking hour and a half. It's kind of crazy. Taco Bell, man. That Taco Bell chicken tacos, whatever the fuck that is, that looks like a bag of shit. It looks like a bag of shit. Man, it's the longest commercial break I've ever seen. Coach's interview. Okay, they're talking to Tom Thibodeau. Let me turn this up. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'll turn it up loud.
Defense tight, got a challenge shot, and they make a run. We got to come right back. We got to execute with quality shots.
You had trouble trying to close out OKC on Monday. What do you need to see in this fourth quarter to close out the
The fourth quarter's different. We got to understand the intensity of the fourth quarter is different, and we got to respond accordingly.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Tom Thibodeau is a fucking fraud. I don't know if you guys heard it, but he said fourth quarter is different, and we got to match the intensity, whatever the hell he said. He's a big fraud. He's a good basketball coach, but I think he's more of a bench coach. Tom Thibodeau. Nice little layup there by Emmanuel quickly. I mean, James Johnson is kicking the ball. They're not gonna call kickball. It's not soccer, yo. Go Seth Curry just took 2 steps after a stop there. Line drive pass over to Marcus Aldridge. Nice steal by quickly. Quickly pushed the ball up the court. Behind the back dribble back to the 3-point line. Pick and roll to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson was able to get that dunk. So I'm quite sure that's Mitchell Robinson's first basket of the game. And look at the whole crowd yelling and screaming as if that Mitchell Robinson did the most amazing thing they've ever seen in their life. Because this is more like the circus than basketball. Let's get the alley-oop so we can see him jump in the air and do things that I've never seen before. It's a nice play though, nice alley-oop play. But I don't know. That's his first basket of the game. I want to say. Emmanuel quickly gets beat off the dribble to Steph Curry in the corner, gets James Johnson, and then he gets it to this guy here. Gets blocked. Now we're on the left hand side, number 24. The Nets just got to get a shot up because they're just awful right now, and he makes it. Makes a nice tough shot in the lane. I think that's Mr. Thomas. Cam Thomas has all the goods to be a scorer, but he just reminds me of every other player that all they could do is score and they're not trying to do nothing else. It's not really gonna people like that stay in the league a long time. You go Emmanuel quickly working the pick and roll. Was going to throw it to Obi Toppin, and Obi Toppin was more pissed off that he didn't throw the alley-oop than making the right play. I hate that Obi Toppin makes those reactions. It's like so immature. He goes Emmanuel quickly again, top of the key, being with a nice pick and roll from Mitchell Robinson. Pull up jump shot, no good. Here goes James Johnson, lazily bringing the ball up the court because he's dying from all that ink in his neck. Right hand scoop shot, no good. Marcus Aldridge is doing the best that he can on the inside, trying to do something. He's too old. He can't do anything. Yeah, man. So I just don't like Obi Toppin's body language. You talk about like Julius Randle's body language. If you can't get Obi Toppin the alley-oop, he gets so pissed. And right now, Mitchell Robinson is arguing with the ref so much. It's like, dude, you have 2 points. Let me see what Mitchell Robinson got, man. Like, come on, man. Mitchell Robinson's arguing with the refs as if he's like Patrick Ewing. He has one. That was literally his first basket. He has 2 points. Excuse me, guys. About to throw up on the screen. 2 points. 5 fouls, 2 blocks, 6 rebounds. So let me guess. All the Mitchell Robinson fans are gonna say that Mitchell Robinson's been in foul trouble. That's why, stupid. You idiot. Mitchell Robinson has been in foul trouble the whole game, you idiot. So anyway, 91-76. Meanwhile, Andre Drummond got 20-something rebounds right now. Yeah, Pops, the Wire is a good series. Wire was lit. I got to check it out, man. I'll check it out. But like I said, there's so many good other drug shows that I could watch too right now. But I definitely got to get up. I got to get up on it. There goes James Johnson again. He beats the Knicks down the court. Did they count that basket? What are they calling? And they calling a foul. So not for nothing, the score is 91-76. So it seems like the Knicks are getting a nice little, they're just taking advantage of the Nets here. The Nets haven't been able to score in a while. Here goes Cam Thomas back out to James Johnson. James Johnson in between. Fake drops the pass off to LaMarcus Aldridge, and he was able to drop it in. So that's 78-93. 9 minutes left in this game. I don't think the Nets are organized enough to beat us tonight. Here goes Emmanuel quickly, guy on his back. Double pump layup. It's good. So like I said, I think right now the Nets they just don't have enough poise or enough. They don't have enough out there to win this game today. Ty Gibson just knocks the ball out of bounds from a hard layup attempt by Seth Curry. Man, wow. So right now the Nets are about to inbound right underneath the basket. 93-80. Spoiler alert, I guess the Nets score right now. Yeah, the Nets are going to score right now. This is Thomas again. Nice little interior pass. Scoop layup from the other side. Over his shoulder layup like this. This shit is crazy. He goes IQs running the offense. Being guarded by Seth Curry. Coming on the right-hand side, dribble handoff to Burks. Burks is going to drive in to try to get the foul. Nice interior pass to Taj Gibson. So the Nets can't do anything about what the Knicks are doing on the inside, man. So this game is basically over. If you can't stop the Knicks on the pick and roll, and we're not good at the pick and roll, then the game is over. And you can't finish on your side of the basket too. This game is over. Right now, man, you quickly on the top of the key. No, excuse me, that's Burks. Burks is directing traffic, trying to get quickly go to the corner. Here goes Burks here. He's probably looking for a pick. No, they give it to IQ on a curl play, working a pick and roll with Taj for nothing. He gets it to Obi Toppin, top of the key, 3-point shot. It's no good. Rebound by Aldridge. Here comes Seth Curry pushing the ball up the court. Nets got to pick up the pace if they want to try to get back in this game. Superficial pick from Aldridge. Nice little pull-up jump shot from the top of the key. He makes it. So it's 84-95. This is 11-point lead for the Knicks. I think the Knicks are calling a timeout to try to organize a little bit. There's a lot of confusion on the Knicks point. They need to get this shit together. Dope kicks, man. That from Seth Curry. I think those are his brother's shoes. I think they look a lot like Pumas. The Under Armour stuff. They look a lot like Puma sneakers. To me, I think the Pumas are like some of like the best looking sneakers out there for a company. They have a lot of nice looking kicks. Jay Tucker, what's good, man? It was showing you that it could happen anyway. Yeah, man. So I mean, when I was living in the projects and stuff like that, my pops knows where we were. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like listen, like I was living in Manhattan to spoiler alert, right? So I mean, when you live in Manhattan, and it could be the wire in front of your building, and then you go down the block and you can bump into Madonna going into like a cafe. You know what I'm saying? Like Madonna the singer. And for those that don't know, you can like literally at the time, Anthony Hamilton was living on 100th Street over there in Columbus. He was living on 100th in Columbus. Now, if you go to 100th in Columbus, on one side of the street is the projects, on the other side of the street is a shopping center with a high-rise building in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? So we got guys that are movie stars on one side, and on the other side, we got guys that are living in projects. So Manhattan is weird like that. So literally Anthony Hamilton, I saw him mad times. He used to go into that Modell's there all the time looking for workout clothes and stuff. So I used to run into him all the time. I used to be me and my son. And, hey, little man, what's going on, man? This is before he like got those big movies. He was still doing other stuff, but he was living right over there. It's kind of bugged out. Yeah, man. Drug novellas, unbelievable. That's true. We don't got no more movies like Soul Food, Love and Basketball. It's a couple shows that I watched that they're just really good. But even Power Book 2 was decent. It's still a drug caper, but it's still more like a mystery kind of thing. So that's a different look to things. But there's some other shows on Netflix that you can watch that are just good shows, man. You just watch the show. There's no sex in it, no unnecessary sex, no unnecessary gun violence for no reason. The Marvel TV shows are really good. There's other options out there besides having to watch all this sex and guns and drugs all the time. And dicks, man. That freaking TV show with Zendaya, man. Euphoria. People keep saying it is good, man. But man, that pilot episode, I could not get through it, man. Because I mean, you're talking about teenagers. These guys I know Zendaya is like in her 20s, but she's playing a teenager. And then all her other friends and the thing is teenagers and people getting banged out and stuff like that. But we're watching teenagers getting banged out because they're playing teenagers. So it's problematic to me. I feel like I don't want to watch anything like that. Hey, what's good? What's good on Tough Love? Tough Love has a clothing company that I noticed on Instagram. So for those that would like to find out more about him, Tough Love, just look at him, find him on Instagram. Same name. Look at the logo, same logo, and check him out. Check out his YouTube shit too. I'm not sure if he's doing anything on YouTube. Jets for Life was good, man. Jets for Life. Lord help me. Is that Jet Magazine? Why is Tibbs planting cams in the corner? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just really don't know. Number 21, Cam just kind of just threw the ball in there, just trying to make something happen. I like it though. He's got to be aggressive. That's one thing about Cam. Whenever he gets in there, he's got to be aggressive. One thing though, when was the last time we saw Cam play? You put Cam in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes and 54 seconds left. Why? It's to me, it's bad game management, because like you put Cam in there now, Cam should have been in there a little earlier. He should have been in there in the third quarter. Why are you putting him now, like when it's close to crunch time? Like, what are you trying to do, Tom Thibodeau? It's not like we're losing the game. We're winning. So why are you putting guys that didn't play in the game now? It doesn't make no sense, because we're in danger of losing the lead. So why bringing somebody in here to mess up the chemistry? That's the difference between yesterday and today. But still, same thing. Cam Reddish should have came in there sometime in the third quarter, not the fourth quarter. Get him in there in the third quarter. Let's get some thing. Then if you put him in there in the fourth quarter, I will understand. But don't ice him out and don't play him the whole third quarter and then now put him in crunch time. It's just odd. It's maddening, man. It goes quickly. I can't believe Quickly is a starting point guard right now. Quickly and Randall. What are the Knicks doing? Like, Burks came around. He should have just gave him the ball. He didn't give it to him. Now he finally makes a crazy pass to make Burks do a circus shot. Now Taj gets the rebound of death and he throws it back out to Randall. He's trying his best, and that was just a bad play, bad decision. If you're gonna have Burks come around, you give him the ball, bro. Give him the ball. Why run an action and don't use the action? There was no reason for him not to give him the ball. As the Nets come down and score. The Knicks don't score, Nets come down and score and cut the lead now. So now we're talking about this is a 4-possession game now. So here goes Emmanuel Quickly. Excuse me, not Quickly. This is Cam Reddish with a fadeaway jump shot. See what I'm saying? Cam Reddish should not be out there. He's ice cold now. He needs to make buckets, fadeaway jump shots in the corner. He should have been. If you want him to do that in the fourth quarter, then you got to have him in the third, man, to get his juices going. Here goes Burks with the rebound, top of the key, being guarded by that Australian dude that I keep forgetting his fucking name. Knicks are running clock right now. Taj Gibson's running around the court to finally come up there to give him a superficial pick. They didn't even touch him. Back out to Taj. Taj back out to Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish just took like 3 or 4 shots. I'm done. I'm done, man. So guys. And then it leads to another Nets bucket, and they're gonna get a free throw on top of that. So let me tell you something. Cam Reddish literally just took 4 straight jump shots. So not jump shots, 4 straight offensive shots he took. Since he's been in the game, since he came in with 7 minutes and change left, he's taken 4 shots in 2 minutes. What is going on? Was that the offense? Was that the game plan for Tom Thibodeau? Let me put a guy that I haven't played in forever in a game where we're in danger of losing the lead. Let me put him in the game and say it's okay for him to go 1-on-1 4 straight shots. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. Geraldine, they don't want to make any more black movies or TV shows. So they look at what, yeah, man. But they are making a lot of black TV shows, but it's all drug shit. Whatever happened to? There's another story to tell. There's another show called Harlem that has a bunch of young ladies in there. But I mean, the raunchy stuff. I mean, come on, man. Like that one scene where the dude wanted her to lick his ass. I'm like, what the hell are we watching right now? It's crazy. So anyway. This is unbelievable. I mean, Cam, you say Cam is not Tibbs' player, but Cam is in the game now. He just took 4 straight shots. How do you go from not being Tom Thibodeau's player to be his go-to guy in the fourth quarter? And you haven't played the whole third. It's unbelievable, man. Tom Thibodeau is the worst. I'm like the game is playing to my left. I'm not even watching. We got 5 minutes left in this game. 97-94. I could just watch the score and just talk to you guys. This is like unbelievable. Let me just pay attention. We're under the 5 minute mark now. Right now, I'm at 5:06. Here goes Fournier. Just goes inside, and there's no play being run. Here goes again a turnover. Now here goes the Nets. What do they call? They call a foul on the Knicks. Okay, so now listen, they called a foul on the Knicks, right? So if they didn't call on the foul on the Knicks, then the Nets would have just hit a 3-point shot just now. Here goes Thomas coming downhill, pull up jump shot right in the greatest defender of all time, Mitchell Robinson's face. Whap. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, it's so frustrating. This is I swear to you, I am not gonna spaz the way I spazzed yesterday. It's not worth it. 'Cause I learned my lesson. I freaking spazzed out, whatever. You saw me. I was stressed. I went to the room and I was hanging out with my wife for a little while, and then we went to bed and I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep, and then I finally went to sleep. I woke up with a massive asthma attack. It's crazy, man. And then last night, forget about it. I couldn't sleep last night either. And this is not right. This is not the way. I can't watch it either. I can't watch Tucker. I can't watch it either, man. Yeah, I'm doing a podcast and I can't watch the game. I can't watch the game that I'm doing the podcast for. Oh my god, this coach is crazy. He's a big time fraud. We watched him play. We watched him coach in Chicago. He relied heavily on Joakim Noah. He relied heavily on Rose. He relied heavily on Luol Deng and those guys. They play 48 minutes sometimes. All those guys that he had over there, he relied on them heavily. And all those guys had terrible knees before their careers over, except Jimmy Butler. Somehow Jimmy Butler survived. But Jimmy Butler came on late, I guess. So I mean, it's crazy. Remember when Jimmy Butler went to Minnesota and how he cursed out the whole team? I mean, how could you curse out the whole team? Look at how tough. The same thing that was happening in Minnesota there when Jimmy Buckets was there in Minnesota. The same thing that was happening there was happening now with us. Karl Anthony Towns and Julius Randle. Wiggins and Fournier, or Wiggins and RJ. The same situation, yo. Yeah, if you don't know the past, you're doomed to repeat it. I mean, yeah, if you don't know your history, right, you're doomed to repeat it. It's right. It's right on black and white, right in your face. Top of the key, Cam Thomas is just going downhill because they can't stop him. Nice pull up jump shot. It's good. You can't stop Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas right now is a one-on-one player. They got him going downhill. And with the Knicks giving him no kind of resistance, and the Knicks are losing right now. They're losing 99 to 97. So, I mean, spoiler alert on the screen, the Knicks are about to score. Here goes a superficial pick by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson sets the pick and then causes his man to stay with Fournier, so Fournier couldn't do anything. So then Julius Randle has to throw up a prayer shot, while on the interior, if you watch, Mitchell Robinson is kung fu fighting on the inside, getting jammed up. Now here comes the leader of this game here, Thomas. Nets call a timeout. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe it, man. This is crazy. Are the Knicks booing right now?
Totally agree. You see it coming from a mile away. You're doing them
I hear the Knicks fans growling. Please do not growl. That's my thing, man. You got to keep it in proper context. Please do not get mad at Julius Randle. Don't get mad at Julius Randle talking about they need to trade him. He sucks. All these turnovers and this and the other. Get off it, man. Just watch the plays that they make. Watch the plays the Knicks are running, and that'll tell you right there. Put after the Knicks can't score, we can't secure the rebound. We have like a play. We don't know what nobody like this. This is a team that's been together for 2 years. We can't run offense. As soon as they miss the shot, the Nets just come down court and score every single time. That's why they're winning right now, man. Oh my God, Knicks they deserve all the Bulls, man. Yeah, man. But listen, the Bulls have to go in the right direction. It has to go right at the seat, right in the lap of Tom Thibodeau. People are texting me like crazy. Shout out to State. I mean, me and State got to do something, man. We haven't done nothing in a while, but I mean, my man hits me up. State is nuts. State's always hitting me up to do something, and I want to tell him no, and I can't. I can't tell State no, man. Anyway, there's a few other guys too, man, that I've been trying to do pods with too, man. But time is so crazy, man. Trying to get things done behind the scenes too. Trying to make things a little bit better here. But I don't know. God. Oh yeah. I'm just, I mean, just believe. Let me turn off my vibrator here and pause. Ah, man, unbelievable. Shout out to the Philippines. I see a lot of people from the Philippines are watching on Facebook again. A lot of my Latino brothers and sisters over there. Yeah, man. Shout out to Facebook. You guys are hanging out again. Where were you guys? I haven't for there was a little while where Facebook wasn't watching for a while. And then you guys came back. I don't know what happened. So this is some Filipino shit right here. I don't know what he's saying there, but I know that's some fly Filipino shit. Ah, yeah, yeah. Yo, Tucker, you're absolutely right. I think we definitely missing Woody. Now here it is. Everything is hindsight, right? So could you imagine if instead of Tom Thibodeau, could you imagine if they broke the blacklist and signed Mark Jackson? Mark Jackson probably would have signed Jeff Van Gundy to be his assistant coach. That's no doubt about it, right? Am I correct, guys? So we got Mark Jackson as the starting coach, the head coach, excuse me. Then you got Jeff Van Gundy as the assistant, right? So that's essentially the same thing as Tom Thibodeau and Woody, right? So if we would have had those other two guys in the mix, how different would the Knicks team be right now with Mark Jackson as the coach? How much different would it be? Now, listen, I was against it, just for the simple fact that they're just not going to hire him, just based off his religious beliefs and things of that nature. The NBA just doesn't want him to be a coach because it's going to cause too much problems, especially in New York, because they're going to ask him every single night to try to get him to say something, and he will because he's one of those guys that can't stop himself from giving his opinion. So but listen, Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy right now coaching as the 1 and 2 coaches for the Knicks right now, we will be in so much better shape. You know, offensive scheme wise, defensive wise, being prepared every night. So right now it's 3 minutes and 22 seconds on my clock. I see his 3 minutes and 7 seconds here. So we got a good 20 second, almost like 15 seconds difference. Lamar Aldridge just shoots a jump shot like he's like 25 years old still. Ah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, they have nowhere else to go. That's to tell you the truth. Here go Burks is being guarded by Seth. They're doing a swing play here for Grimes to Randall. Randall gives it off to Fournier. Double screen there, back to Randall. Randall pump fakes, drives to the left, scooping shot on the left hand side is really good. That was a good shot. It actually was a good play there. A lot of swiveling back and forth there. That was really good. Probably like the best play we've had in like all this whole fourth quarter. Here goes the Nets here. The Nets are just going downhill on us. Here goes Seth Curry on the right hand side for the three, and he makes it. So I mean, the Knicks can't stop Cam Thomas from going downhill. So Cam Thomas messed up the play by picking up his dribble, but still were able to find Seth Curry in the corner there. Here comes the Knicks. They're doing the same. They're doing the same exact play. Here goes Randall coming on the inside, pull up jump shot in between. No good. That's his bread and butter. The Knicks need to call that more often. Get Julius Randle space. Julius Randle should be able to knock down shots in the paint there like that, man. Nobody's guarding him. It's unbelievable, man. Shout out to India. Get the hell out of here. You got the people in India up in here. What's up? Another play on the inside. The Nets are just going downhill on us. Right now we're down by 3, y'all. We got 1 minute and 42 seconds. I said the Nets had no chance to come back. Look at that. You can't call out any NBA team. That's Fournier pulls up for 3. That was a good jump shot. Aldridge is just tapping the ball back and forth by himself. He's old, man. Oh my God, I can't believe this, man. Yeah, shout out to Lo. Hey, you guys know each other? That's what's up. Yo, Disc, who you blaming tonight? You blaming Mitch tonight? Yeah. Here goes Fournier. Not Fournier. Randall's directing traffic. Wow, nice little curl around Julius Randle, Grimes, but you got to shoot that. Grimes just threw the player to the floor. Holy moly! But they call a foul on the Nets player. That's crazy. Wow. Grimes fakes the shot and then pushes James Johnson to the ground. They call a foul on James Johnson. Man, that shit is crazy, bro. Unbelievable. Yo, this is crazy. I can't believe the Knicks won this. The Knicks let the Nets come back. The Knicks are up by 3. I mean, the Nets are up by 3. So there was no foul call. I thought there was a foul call there. The Knicks are there was no foul call there. So it's an inbounds play. What's going on here, man? I don't have the audio in my ear, so I can't really hear what's going on. So it's an inbounds play. This is the Nets. So they did call a foul on Grimes, and this will be IQ taking the ball out here, being guarded by Seth Curry. He go to referees again, like being so like annoying with like positioning or where the inbounds to play. Now he's yelling at Seth Curry about being too close to the line. He's still arguing about being close to the line. What is he, a cop? Just give him the goddamn ball. Here goes Julius Randle back over to quickly drives on the inside. Where's the floater? There it goes. Bam, baby. Haven't seen that floater in forever, man. 103 to 104. Knicks are down by 1. Spoiler alert, they're about to score here. Here goes Cam Thomas just gingerly walking down the court. They're going to set a pick for him, and now he's just going to go downhill right on Mitchell Robinson. Gives it to Lamar Aldridge. Little pump fake step shot. He's been making that shot for like 15 years. Lamar Aldridge. Really good basketball player, man. He's old, though, man. He retired and came back. He's a good basketball player. He's somebody that's going to be good for them once they get their starting lineup together. And Lamar Aldridge should be able to find his minutes and contribute that way. Yeah. Another shitty Fournier night. Yo, Disc, what game would you be watching, man? The last night, Fournier, basically almost got us to that win. Tonight, Fournier got 5 for 15. Okay, shooting bad from the field. He got 13 points. Okay, you could, if you want to say another shitty night from Fournier. Last night he was like almost the reason why we won. So I mean that's what I'm trying to say. Is like don't get so mad at certain players. Yo, Julius Randle only got 3 assists. I'm so mad because I thought he would have more than that. I think I need him to get one more assist from Julius Randle, and I think I get my my parlay. Yeah. I'm like addicted. I'm like maybe like 1 week away from calling that number on the bottom of the screen. I need some help. Yeah. I'm looking at the stats here. Emmanuel quickly got 18 points. I mean, it's like he was able to come on strong. Like after the beginning of when he was starting, running the point in the beginning, he's able to come on strong at the end of this fourth quarter here to at least keep us in the game, man. But we're losing right now. Mitchell Robinson tonight, the best center in the NBA that we need to pay $15 million to. Yes, he's in foul trouble, but 7 rebounds, 2 points, 21 minutes. Come on, man. His contemporary, Drummond in the same amount of minutes because I don't know why they stopped playing him. With 22 minutes in the same amount of minutes Mitch Robinson played tonight, he had 19 rebounds, bro. 19 rebounds, 11 points, 2 assists, 1 block. 14 defensive rebounds. Lord have mercy. So anyway, let's pay attention to this game again. There's an inbounds pass here from Fournier. Ball's inbounds now to Fournier. Fournier is looking for the wide open player, Julius Randle. Dribble handoff. He doesn't give it he should have just gave it to Fournier. He goes quickly with a pick around Julius Randle. He misses the shot. Wow. The Nets get the rebound. And here comes Cam Thomas. They run in the same play down the court every single time. Cam Thomas running up the court. Now here comes LaMarcus Aldridge here with the pick. Should be coming anytime now. They're gonna let the clock come down. Here goes LaMarcus Aldridge with the pick. Here goes Cam Thomas running downhill. And he gets Marcus Aldridge a jump shot. He misses it. Cam Thomas was able to get the rebound. Set it back up. You got number 8 for 3, which they should have called the foul because he got knocked out of bounds. Oh, wow. He was able to get the recover the ball. Here goes the Nets. The Nets are leading. Wow, man. That's the game right there. They wasted so much time on the clock there. You got 16 seconds left. And I believe the Nets got fouled, if I'm not mistaken. And the Nets called a timeout or something. I don't know what's happened. I couldn't really hear. But that was the game right there. So much time got taken off the clock. Shit is unbelievable, man. The Nets are able to get whatever they want. Nice and easy plays. The Knicks coming down the court don't know what the hell they're doing. It's unbelievable, man. Oh, man. So I'm looking at my parlays tonight. It looks like I lost 2 of them. So right now, the only things that I have going for me right now is these 2 Nets games. So I got 2 net game parlays going on here. I got one that I played. Well, it's gonna pay me $550. So let me see how I'm doing with that. Since we're on a timeout right now. That's why I'm talking about this. Watching the Domino's commercial. Right now, I have a lot of stuff betted on the Knicks here. That Julius Randle will have over 20, which I got that. Yes, that he has over 20. Evan Fournier will have over 15. Evan Fournier is going to kill me tonight. He has 13 tonight. Seth Curry has 14. Does he have 14, Seth Curry? Seth Curry has 20. Patty Mills, what's does Patty Mills have? Patty Mills, he's going to kill me too. So this is a bad parlay. I'm going to freaking lose my money there. Let me get rid of that. Let me take a look at the other parlay. Evan Fournier with 3-pointers. We're still on timeout. That's why I'm still talking about it. Evan Fournier did get three threes. Julius Randle did get two threes. Yes. Patty Mills, I think, does Patty Mills get 4 threes? Oh man, that's a bad bet too. Patty Mills, he has 2 threes. Anyway, so I lost all my money tonight again. Inbounds pass here from the Knicks. You got Patty Mills on the outside being guarded by Fournier. Inbounds pass here, gives it out into the backcourt. Hit to number 24, whoever number 20. Oh, that's Cam Thomas again. Coming downhill. They've called the same play like 6 or 7 trade. He just pulls up. And then he just made that. Wow, man. Wow, I did not see that coming. I assumed they were going to run the same play where LaMarcus Aldridge come in and give him the little pick to get him free. But they didn't do that this time. Cam Reddish called his own number and just stepped back 3-point shot from the half-court line, damn near, and makes a 3-point shot, and that's game. Wow, in between the legs and step back to the top of the Knicks logo. Gas game right there. Wow, unbelievable. So not only do the Knicks lose, I lose both my last remaining parlays tonight. You son of a bitch. Unbelievable. Quit betting on the Knicks. I'm telling you, Geraldine. Yeah, I need to call that number. I'm literally like Pete Rose disc. I'm the Pete Rose of the Knicks, man. So what's the name of this number? So for anybody that's having a problem with gambling or anything like that, the number that you need to call is 877-846 HOPE. Okay. You need to call that number, okay? If you want to help yourself out. I'm gonna have to lock myself out this game, that way I can stop losing money, man. Shit is unbelievable. But you know what? There's still games being played tonight, so I'm gonna drop another $50 up in there. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable, man. There's so much more other things I could be doing with this money than blowing it on DraftKings. But I can't believe it, man. The game is over. It's like, well, let me not say that. It's 9-3, 109-3. Inbounds pass over to Fournier. Nice little move there, and Fournier knocks it down, right? Yep, knocks it down. Spoiler alert in the screen, 109-106. I can't deal with another I cannot deal with another overtime. So the Nets have to go the full length of the court. They're demanding a ball handler, but they want a timeout. So they had a timeout left. That was their last timeout. So they're gonna advance the ball up to the front court. So that's the right play. You had a timeout left, so you gotta call the timeout to advance the ball up to the front court. Unbelievable, man. This is crazy. Knicks are in trouble, man. And I'm telling you, it's not because of the talent that we have on the team. I'm seeing it as coaching. We messing up coaching wise, man. Yeah. It goes Conman, 19 Conman NYC, just laughing. Just don't even we need a Darnix fantasy basketball update. If you want to, we could do it on I guess like a precursor to the playoffs, because I think our playoffs are starting soon. So I'm basically top 5 in both leagues. So I think I'm leading one league, and on the other league I got hit with injuries. So I'm still top 3, I think, in the other league. So I just know my basketball. I do a whole halftime of Crunchtime show talking to myself about the Knicks, making play-by-play calls and things, and then just talking to you guys, and then I just be killing it on fantasy, and then I lose all my money on DraftKings. The Lord help me. So DraftKings, could you please answer my emails? God damn it. It goes Cam Thomas. I hate his hair. He needs to do something different with that. It looks like he has like his head is split open and his brain is hanging out. That's what it looks like. He needs to get a different hairstyle, son. Anyway, inbounds pass by Brooklyn. Fournier's guarding the inbounder. The inbounder is Brown. All right, so a lot of kung fu fight in there. They're trying to get the Aussie open. Wow, Julius Randle just punched LaMarcus Aldridge in the head. Oh shit, that was a windup because he winded up and hit him in his head. So anyway, Julius Randle winded up and smacked the ball. So they're gonna review it now. Fuck. Oh my god. So if they call a flagrant foul, right? That means they get 2 shots in the ball. Sheesh. Let me see. I'm watching it again now. Here goes Fournier, kung fu fighting, and then he just goes around. So he had 2 hands on him. So they if they call a flagrant, then this game is over. I gotta hear what they're saying.
Occurs, it's going to be 1 shot and possession.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. I'm trying not to. Frank Matos, man, walk me off the ledge. Listen, man. Oh man, how that song go? What's that shit? I can't do it. I just don't have the energy. I have the lyrics in my head, but I can't do it right now. I hope you understand. Okay, that's the Jumper song for those that don't know. Look up the Jumper song. Okay, that's the same song that Anyway, I just have no energy to tell another joke tonight, man. I know you guys get what I'm saying here. Get up off that ledge, my friend. So after all that talking, it's just a common foul. Thank God. So anyway, common foul. The Nets are going to shoot 2 free throws, I believe. Are they in the bonus? Yes, they're in the bonus. So they're going to shoot 2 free throws. Let's go. Nash is calling for them to get the guys in there so they don't get a delay of game warning. Shit. LaMarcus Aldridge is at the free throw line. Now I'm looking at the screen. I don't see any points going up. So he's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. So he does make both free throws. Okay. Well, he makes 1. Spoiler alert, he does make 1. So that makes it a 2-possession game. And he makes the other one. So the game is over. 111 to 106. Game is over. Wow, man. Yeah. I got a joke. The Knicks suck. Oh my God. Yo, is the crowd saying fire Thibodeau? I would love to hear that. Yo, the crowd should be absolutely cheering fire Thibodeau right now. Fournier corner 3-point shot, no good. That's it, man. It's great to hear Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy talk. My man Ben Simmons looking like he's yeah, Ben. Why does Ben Simmons look like a trap star on Flatbush Avenue, man? What is going on here? Oh my God, he looked like Ben Simmons is holding the block down. Why does he look like that? Big ass chain, like it's 1998. Look like Jay-Z. Look like Jay-Z in the 90s and shit. What the fuck? So anyway, man. Good night, guys. Basura. Charlie Brown is a joke. Good night, young lady, Miss Geraldine. Armand Kabelin. Nick suck. Oh man. Choke. Suck, choke. Sheesh. Basura. Suck. Choke. That's the end of the show right now. I have nothing to say for those that just popped in that got 100 views right now that's waiting for me to start screaming. And not tonight, guys. Okay, so anyway, great show. Thank you, Mr. I am Jarrell. Hopefully I see you soon, my brother. We got to do something together. And I'll see you guys next time, man. Thanks for tuning in to the Dynex podcast. Like I said, I'm starting to feel better now. I'm taking that hard prednisone shit. So tomorrow, after I take the next dose, I should be way better. So hopefully I can start doing so. Yo, there's something I want to announce too. I'm doing I'm guest starring on a Brazilian podcast. Knicks, a Brazilian Knicks podcast, man. So they're pretty popular in Brazil. So I'll be talking to them, man. So hopefully you guys can tune into that. They're called Knicks Fans Brazil. So check them out on YouTube. I got to get a chance to I'm waiting for them to post a promo so I can post it on my channel so you guys can see it. But anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I don't love no man. I don't love no woman because I'm married. So, peace, guys. 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb. Salute. See you guys next time, y'all. Peace.